All right, let's see what's next. What you walk into? It's best just to experience it. Nobody explain. You'll see. You'll see. Jesus. Yeah, the world's fucked up. We all fucked up. The world's fucked up. Everything is fucked up, y'all. It's fucked up, y'all. The world's done, y'all. Advance gonna come, y'all. We all fucked, y'all. All right, you once again find yourself sitting inside Bozeman's office. Everything is pristine and orderly, just how the facetious man likes it. Although it's rare for him to be late. The door opens behind you, just as you start to imagine the reasons why. Oh, Alex, thank you for waiting, motherfucker. It's been almost 6 years since you started working with us, Alex. A lot's happened in that time, from the unfortunate incident with Mr. Donaldson to the disrupt bullshit on this very building. He paused to look at you. You meet his gaze. Well, you've done some pretty good work in that time. I just wanted to say, keep it the fuck up. But that you also need to work a bit harder if you want to go anywhere in Channel 1, Alex. I understand I can do that. Capital. In which case, best get to it, huh? The dismissal in his voice is clear, so you head back to your studio and get to work. Just how much could you actually be doing? Is Mr. Bozeman asking too much of you? Manageable debt. Okay, we're not broke. We did have to move though. We're not in the hood. Looks like we just yeesh. Well, it could be worse. It's late. It's been snowing all day, and unlike everybody else, you've stayed inside as much as possible, keeping warm. Normally, you'd enjoy the show, but today, it's been nothing more than an irritant. Still, tomorrow, you got the day off, and might actually be able to enjoy it. Sam always gets excited when they see snow. When they were younger, they'd always wrap the kids up and take them out to play in it. It's been a while since that happened, though. The new place still doesn't feel quite as cozy, especially as you can't afford to put the heating on. Oh, shit. Damn. Sam bustled in from the cold, carrying some groceries. I can use a hand, please. Lots of stairs from here to the car. Their arms are full, and they're clearly struggling to get everything to the kitchen. But then, you've been at work all day, and they spend most of it at home as usual. Oh, sorry, of course, I'll be right there. As you rush over to help them with the bag, Sam shoots you a grateful smile. I got most of it. Just a couple more left downstairs. You head out, getting most of the way to the lift before you remember it's out of order. When you grab the bags, you realize Sam has picked up everything to make fajitas, your favorite. Clearly, it's not all bad, and fajitas are pretty badass. You forget the weather and unpaid bills as you cook in your delightfully tiny kitchen, laughing together like you used to. For the first time since moving in, you think Sam... Oh, wait. For the first time since moving in, you think, as Sam flicks sour cream across the table at you, you're making happy memories again. Money ain't everything. It's just almost everything. Time for reflection. What the fuck? Oh. It's been over 13 years since your dad died. You visited his grave a few times since then. Normally, during times of stress, or when you're trying to figure things out, or when you just want some peace and quiet. Today's no different. I was about to say that escalated. You feel Sam's hand on your shoulder, giving you a reassuring squeeze. You're grateful that they're still here with you. Just having them by your side always seems to make things easier. The call of a raven catches your attention as it flies away. Charlie was only 8 when his grandfather died. He didn't really appreciate how big the loss was at the time. But as he got older, you did your best to pass on what your dad taught you. But now he's all grown up. He's actually starting to teach you, which is strange, but in the nicest way. You're proud of the man he's become. Susie, poor Susie, which you wouldn't give to have her back, even just to argue with you. She just wanted to explore the world, so curious, so full of life, until Liberation Night. Everything changed then. So many lives destroyed. Your relationship with Chris has always been a bit up and down, but as of late, you seem to actually be getting along. It makes a nice change and has certainly made life easier with Sam. But that's family. You've got to take the good with the bad. Shout out to Vin Diesel. She may be in an albeit expensive care home now, but it's still comforting to know your mother's around. Even if she barely recognizes you anymore, her presence is always reassuring. You could do with that now. You turn away and wander in the direction of the car. You can't control life, what happens, who lives and who dies. All you can do is keep going and see what gets thrown at you next. What is life, if not a series of little decisions that define us? We'll never know which ones would take us one way and which would bring us here. It's real shit. Jesus. But Patrick never came back. He found this regular person, this random person, and he just rolled out. The finale. Oh shit. 70 years since the election.
Alex, good evening. That time again. Best not to focus on the problems and all that. Let's just get started. But just so you know, the problems with your equipment continue unabated. Locked buttons, screens flickering on and off, sparks
What?
and the like.
Oh, come on.
Manage without issue. Oh, and don't forget, you've got free reign of the SFX buttons now.
Finally.
Make sure to use them to keep the show lively. Cheers.
At 11 p.m., it's Lil C's Lil Chats. And
What the
tonight,
fuck? Wait, Lil C is back?
Asking Dr. Adrian Atkinson Blimey what he's been up to since the cancellation of Incisors.
What have you got me?
Apparently, it's mainly jigsaws
Nothing,
and
Colin.
arson. At
No,
midnight,
come on,
it's the
seriously.
full
Not even a
territorial
cake.
weather,
I'm sorry,
fertility, and
no.
birth report. And that's
Okay.
followed at 12:20
No worries.
by the Glenfinnan-Ogoth Valley.
How old are you then,
Now
Cole?
voiced by
Okay, here we
Atkinson,
go.
first
Big
professional
smiles.
I've actually gained a year.
territorial
I
actor
celebrated
to bring
44
tonight's
last year,
programming
but it's
to
actually this year.
seriously uplifting
It's brilliant.
You're 44. and
Oh,
going
come on.
five.
Time to hand
4,
over to Megan and the
3.
Are you killing me out here?
Good evening and welcome
Spice
to
it up with some audience responses, Alex.
Tonight. I'm Megan and I'm joined as always by the inimitable Robin and Patrick. How are we?
Well, we have got so much going on tonight. I'm excited.
I'd say I'm about a 12, Megan. On the excitement scale?
Yeah, exactly. We have got so much SoCo stuff coming up. We sure do. We have celebrity chef Brinkley, who will be cooking up a storm.
We'll be announcing the winners of our big competition, Visions of the Future.
And we'll be joined by a very special guest for a game of Wheel of Truth. And I'll even be showing you how to make your own Leaders' Day gifts. We've got all of that and so much more tonight on The Nightly Show.
With SFX, less is more, Alex.
We are not just soldiers. We are doctors, scientists, and poets. We are all these types because we are you. We will look for the truth, and unlike this channel, we will show it to you. You will hear some frightening things about this government. They are chilling, and they are true. We have the evidence. Understand this. There is something wrong with the food.
Oh shit, what?
Right, let's have some applause on the way into the next section.
But first,
The
we
fuck?
know nothing, so Robin's going to give us an update on our lovely Nightly Show pets in Pet Corner.
Fine, suit yourself.
Well, Megan, first up we have our hamster, Lord Cheeks. Now, he's a squat winter grey with the scientific name Adipem stultus, and he lives here with us in this cage. Hamsters love hoarding, and they actually have special pouches in their cheeks for storing food. He loves carrots, apples, and chewing tobacco. Now, hamsters are nocturnal, so we'll do our best not to wake him up. But let's just see if we can. Well, the door has been left open. It looks as though Lord Cheeks has actually gone for a little wander, but I'm sure he will be around here somewhere.
What the?
In the meantime, let's say hello to our tortoise. Now, after last month's viewer vote, she is now, of course, called Slow Barbara. And don't panic, even though it is December, Babs here doesn't actually hibernate. Let's say hello. Oh, she's sleeping. Oh, Babs. Oh. Those are our nightly show pets, Megan, both alive and well. Back to you.
Are you taking the piss now?
Working on them, or some very similar animals at the same time tomorrow. I hope you're hungry, because if not, you're about to be. Patrick Bannon is with Chef Jordan Rankley, and they're going to be showing us how to knock up a delicious apple pie. It's time to go into the kitchen.
Don't forget the SFX buttons.
That's right, and I'm joined here by Chef Jordan Rankley. Welcome to the Nightly Show kitchen. How does it compare to the kitchens you're used to?
I love the colours. It's vibrant. It's fresh. It's shame about all the arseholes. Yes?
Sorry?
Whoa.
So, you own 6 restaurants. You've been awarded 9 Ballon d'Or across your career, and you've worked alongside the best chefs in the world. Tonight you've got me. Oh, are you worried?
Am I fucking worried? Are you worried? Are you fucking worried?
Yes. So, what are we making
Gordon
today,
Ramsay?
Chef?
So, we've got a family over for Leaders' Day. They're hungry. We're going to make them a delicious apple pie.
Ooh, lovely.
It's got sweetness. It's got the acidity of the fruit, and then you get the richness of that pastry. Incredible.
Wow, okay.
That's a Gordon Ramsay.
Let me start.
So we've got to start by making our filling. So we've got about 1 kilogram of fresh cooking apples here. Fucking beautiful. And we're going to slice these up perfectly. And then straight into the pan.
So, your new show, Demon Kitchen Heart Eater, starts on
What?
Friday here on Channel 1. So, tell us about that.
So, teams of young chefs come into my kitchen, and one by one I destroy them emotionally. And if there's time, I teach them some basic knife skills. Fuck me, Patrick. What are you doing?
What?
Shit. Is that how you cut? Fuck, you'll lose a fucking finger.
Oh, don't worry, I've got spares. Right, so once we've done that, we set these aside whilst we make the pastry. Yeah.
Bowl. Yeah? Okay. Sugar, butter. We mix that together, and then a whole egg.
She even talking like
What are you doing, you fucking donkey? The size of that fucking egg.
Oh,
God damn it.
No. Shit. Right. Mix that with a wooden spoon.
Jesus.
Work in that flour, okay? Work that into a nice ball of dough, just like that.
So, what does the notoriously fierce Jordan Rankley do to unwind?
Jordan Rankley. Gordon Ramsay. Okay. All right.
Bed. What's that? What is that?
Well, it's a bit lumpy.
Lumpy? It could fucking pass for a sack of spuds. Touch that. Touch it. Yeah? Pathetic. That goes into chill. Now, we're mixing our filling. Apples, sugar, cinnamon.
So, well, you own 6 restaurants across 5 territories. Which is your favourite?
Are you mixing that or fucking it?
What?
Are you going to light a candle? Take it out to dinner? Fucking mix it for fuck's sake.
God damn it.
Right, now we're rolling out 2/3 of our pastry. Bit of flour into the dish.
And the filling goes
Hey.
next, right?
Absolutely right.
Not now.
Lovely. Then we're taking the remaining pastry, rolling that into a round, and that goes on the top. Beautiful.
Lovely. Okay.
Right. Wash a bit of water around the rim. Beautiful. Now,
Damn it.
gently all the way around. And we're cutting 5 slashes very carefully for the steam. And then brushing the whole thing
Jesus.
with a beaten egg.
Okay.
What in the fuck are y'all?
What do you think?
Oh my God. You, come here, you. That's a disgrace. I'd rather jam my eyeballs up my fucking arse than look at that. I'd rather use my tongue to tie my shoes after a fucking shit-kicking contest, do you understand?
Then it goes in the oven for 45 minutes.
Oh, put your fucking head in the oven while you're at it. Useless. You! Come here, you! You're the worst fucking thing to happen to food since cyanide. Do you know that? I tell you what. Fuck off! Get the fuck out of here! Fuck off!
Okay, well, while I do that, let's go now to Megan and Robin, who will be announcing the winners of our competition. Visions of the Future.
I think you might be using those sound effects a little too much.
What do you want me to do, man?
Well, that looks delicious. If you want to follow along at home, then make sure you write in with a stamped envelope and we'll send you the fact sheet. So, Robin, look at all these amazing entries to the Vision of the Future competition.
Yes, we challenged you to show us your predictions of the future, and we were just inundated with entries, weren't we, Megan? From wacky inventions to global problem solving, they are all amazing, and we had the best time looking through each one.
It was so tough narrowing it all down, so we have some amazing runners-up. In third place, drum roll please, we have Hamish, who's 3 from Lunwelly. He calls this still life and
I can't click it.
And it really blew us away. Just look at the line work here, and I can really feel every passionate stroke of the brush.
If you look here, you'll see a beautifully rendered, what I thought at first was a smiley face or perhaps a cat. But I think if you really look, you'll see it's actually a representation of the seeming futility of death through the eyes of the living.
Indeed. He's also chosen to just leave a lot of it blank, which I think is really interesting. If you know Hamish and his work, of course, he loves focusing on the negative space rather than the image itself.
Stunning, absolutely stunning, and such talent from one so young, Megan. But next up we have our second place entry. So in second, drum roll please, we have Keith, 41 from Dungley's. Keith, you are sort of aiming this towards our younger viewers, but still, he has sent in his idea of the future, which he's calling Ravaged Earth.
Indeed, he says in his really rather detailed notes, deprived of basic resources, society will resort to a brutal system of weekly battles to the death where only the victor may breed. He also says at the bottom here, either that or about the same, but maybe a bit worse.
I really love his attention to detail. You can see the sort of gladiatorial arena, and then what I can only assume is Keith himself pulling off this chap's head and shouting, "Come back to me, Linda!" Oh, Keith. Maybe if you spent more time outdoors and less time entering children's competitions, she might not have left.
Special one there. And finally, of course, it's time to reveal our winner. All our runners-up will receive a day out at an inflatable Happy Land on an industrial estate just off the A40. Sorry about that, Keith. But our lucky winner will win the chance to spend the day at the Department of Change to see how our teammates are actually making the new future a reality every day. And the winner is, drum roll please.
Happy with that. Happy with that.
Peter Clement. I didn't like him much. I thought his man of the people act was just that, an act. But in the 6 years since he's been gone, I started to wonder if he was the only thing keeping the brakes on the team. And I'm wondering if Julia Salisbury realises that when she reflects on his passing. Or worse, that she knew all along. Because then, of course, it's not reflection.
Just getting involved in the party, aren't they? This one seems to have gone a bit haywire. From what I can only assume is an ominous sign.
Oh, okay.
Well, if our winners have inspired you to make some artwork of your own, do keep sending them in, and yours could be displayed in our gallery here.
Well done again to everyone who took part. We're going to take a break now, but when we come back, we'll be playing the Wheel of Truth and making some lovely homemade gifts. Don't go away. We'll be back after this.
Right. From what I can tell, the vision mix is getting even worse for wear, Alex. I expect things will be more challenging in this next segment.
Lovely.
So be careful. Don't take any unnecessary risks. Not like what we're putting out actually matters anymore.
My flat's not far from here.
I'm on the bus.
Not tonight. I'll get
Fuck,
a car
man.
arranged for you both. Find me when you're done and I'll take you out to the loading bay.
They think they can infiltrate us, that they can drive apart our bonds of family, friendship, and community.
But we see them, moving among us, clear as day, sowing division, undermining our lives and threatening our achievements.
They use freedom of speech to justify their discriminations.
They use tradition and history to justify
It's
their
gonna get
need
harder.
to oppress.
I thought was bad enough.
More than their fair share.
They put
Fucking screen's already
themselves
breaking. What
before
else you want me to
the
do? I gotta worry about the sound effects button,
In a
the fucking
disrupted
interference.
world, they would decide what women
Fix your
do
shit,
with their
man.
bodies.
They would decide what kinds of relationships are natural,
They would exploit the vulnerable for personal gain.
and they would eradicate betterment in exchange for a noose.
They see themselves,
Extra dramatic.
narrow view of life, as the default.
It's playing havoc with the sound.
It's bad out there. We're being stretched again.
I have to use a high-pass filter.
It's a revolution, Colin.
Well, can you ask them to keep it down a bit?
Jenny, where's Glyn? Can we get him out here? I'm not sure about this grandma one.
Oh, he's writing with our other guest at the moment.
I just wouldn't say grandma.
Grandmother?
Yes, grandmother's arsehole. That's much better.
Oh, okay, everyone, if I could have your attention, please. Sarah just needs a word.
Apparently there's been some sort of disturbance near the studio.
Uh-oh.
Now, I'm sure it's nothing to worry about, but I wanted to let you know that I've asked for extra security and they're already on their way.
Thanks, Sarah. Okay, 10 seconds for position. Pose.
Okay.
Okay, this time you've said it. Laughing, and we're going in 5, 4, 3.
A bit more audience reaction would be nice, Alex.
All right.
We were just saying we can't wait to taste Patrick's pie. I don't know, I think I could wait.
Well, here it is, fresh out the oven.
Well, it does look amazing. Jordan, how did our Patrick do?
Well,
What the
just
fuck
saying,
is?
That pie's got more crust than my grandmother's arsehole.
Well, thank you for that. Well, come on, try it. Dig in.
Okay, whew. Oh my god. Oh lord.
And a little glass of comfort for Robert, I think.
But now you better go and get ready for that next feature.
What the?
Every night we play a game of Wheel of Truth with our celebrity guests. But I know what you're thinking. Megan, we've only got one celeb guest. Well observed, viewers, well observed. Well then, I better bring her out.
One for the state of the nation.
Surprise guest, what do you think?
And one
Here
for
she
me.
is, best-selling author, lawyer, and thinker. I mean, she's only the blooming team.
Motherfucker over there drinking while I'm over there doing this.
With SFX, less is more, Alex.
Yeah, whatever, man. Keep drinking. Shut up.
Oh, so good to see you.
Oh, Megan, you look incredible.
Stop it. I was just about to say the same thing. Now, don't get too comfortable. It's time to head over to Robin and Patrick as we play Wheel of Truth. That's right. It's that part of the show where we
God,
pit our
man.
celebs against each other to see if we can break them.
That's right, Robin. They're gonna spin the wheel to pick a round, and it could be
Okay.
anything from box of flies to slap my face. They really have no idea
Lovely.
what's in store.
So up first we have Jordan.
Oh.
Let's give it a spin.
Yeah, here we go.
Okay, let's see what you've landed on. Okay, it's fact or fib. Jordan, is it true that you've been known to order takeaway for a dinner party and pass it off as your own cooking?
It's one fucking time. One time.
Well, I think if that pie was anything to go by, you did them a favour.
Oh, not so fast there, Julia. Fact or fib? We've heard you've got a very interesting way of saving time during the laundry.
Oh my
Go on, why don't you tell us about it?
You absolute no, I don't. Okay, what did? Okay, what did?
Once, we fought and died for the right to an informed choice. We had journalists we could trust, so we made decisions for the common good. Then we took it for granted. And now we have bread and circuses. So eat your sandwiches and enjoy your clowns while you can.
Honestly, raise my taxes. We're clearly not paying you enough.
Come to my dressing room after the show. We'll sort you out.
Are you blushing, Patrick? Is all this talk of bras embarrassing you?
Blushing? I mean, I'm not blushing. Come on then, you, Julia. Spin the bloody wheel.
Let's do it.
Okay, here we go. Oh, it's Guess That Face. I'm going to show you a picture and you simply have to guess that face. Okay, you ready? Here we go. Julia. Oh, who's that?
Oh my God!
Is that you?
Yes! Look, it was a very difficult time fashion-wise.
That hairdo is fucking hilarious.
No, don't. I think it's sweet.
The mullet is as popular now as it's ever been.
Oh, well, don't get too ahead of yourself there. Jordan,
Uh-oh.
who? Oh. Is this? Does that look familiar at all?
Wow! Well, I'm glad I
Look high as fuck.
advice from someone who managed to make 7 look like 85.
Just what the doctor ordered.
I look like I'm haunting the fucking place.
Hey.
Right. We've got to move on. Jordan, let's have another spin.
Okay, here we go.
Okay. Oh,
It's my go, Patrick.
you go. Go on. Sorry, I'm so keen.
Oh, well, you're in for a treat.
Yeah.
It's fat or fish. Okay, if you look under your podiums, you will find a lovely fish smoothie. Now, I'm going to ask you both a question, and all you have to do is answer it honestly, or else you'll have to drink the smoothie.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Okay. Are you ready for the question? Yes. Here we go. Which of your esteemed hosts is the more talented one? Oh, what a cop-out.
How is it? How is it?
Fucking neutral.
Oh, we made it extra fishy.
Oh.
I need my fucking mouth. Do you know how much these taste buds are worth?
Well, we've got time for one more quick spin, so go, Julia, go!
Oh.
Here we go, okay, so, Julia, take a look in that box under your desk there.
I think Lord Cheeks is trying to get in on the game. Oh, bless him.
Julia, what have you got in that box? It's not cheese, is it?
Another one, Mr. Bozeman. Don't mind if I do, Mr. Bozeman.
Ling balls? What am I supposed to do with these?
Well, give it a go for us.
But I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing.
Come on, do it.
I want to do it.
Oh, she's doing it. She's fucking doing it.
Wow, that was so impressive. I have to say, unexpected. Well, gosh, that was our game of Wheel of Truth, and my God, wasn't that fun?
Okay.
That hit the spot.
But now it's time to head over to Megan in Crafty Corner.
Are you taking the piss now?
That's right, you've joined me in Crafty Corner, where today I'm going to be ably assisted by Julia. Come on over here. Goodness me, I don't know how you're keeping your dinner down. I can still smell that fish.
Oh.
To be honest, I've had worse. I used to eat at Peter Clement's house.
Oh, well, I hope you've got your artsy hat on, because today we're going to be making something very close to my heart. It's our little studio. Look at that. Isn't it adorable? All of us there on the sofa.
Wow. Oh, it's gorgeous. Oh, is that all you in there?
Yeah, it is. If we can just get a little zoom in, there we are. Oh, I don't know about you, Julia, but I always leave my holiday shopping to the last minute.
Oh, every year. I do it every year.
Well, luckily these make amazing gifts. Shall we get cracking?
Oh, well, not much left in the bottle.
Start.
Pity not to.
Y'all motherfuckers in there drinking while I'm doing this
Julia,
shit.
That's it. Grab those scissors.
Man.
I want you to get rid of this front panel here.
Perfect. Will do.
Are you big celebrators in your house, Julia?
Oh, yes. No, in my house, we show our love through food, like big dinners, loads of drinks.
Absolutely right. That's the best bit about any holiday. It's all that food.
This bit as well.
Absolutely right. Cutting along the line there. Do be careful with the scissors at home. Make sure you're being supervised.
It's a bit tough.
You are a child. There we go. Fabulous.
There we
Okay, so it's going to look a little something like this, and I've got one here I made earlier. We painted it with a bit of poster paint, white to match our lovely curtains here in the studio, but you can obviously have whichever backdrop you like.
Like a nice shiny gold number.
Well, exactly right. So we're going to make bits of our set now to put in the studio, perhaps a little desk. So I'm just going to grab this piece of card. I've just got it from a little cereal box packet. I think you... I'll give you this one, Julia, shall I?
Thank you
There
so
you go.
much.
And
Ghetto
all you
ass
do is
crafts.
cut along the line there. Fabulous.
All right.
So what's the best part of any Leaders' Day dinner, do you reckon?
I don't even have to think about it. Really? I love the 3 potato pie.
Free potato pie, I don't know that one.
You know, with the chips covered in the mash, all wrapped up in a jacket potato.
What?
Is that just me that does that?
I don't know, but that sounds starchy. Well done, Julia. So now she's folding over a little bit there. What it's going to look like at the end is this little rectangular shape there. I'm going to pop it in the middle. Bit of sticky tape on the back there so it sticks down. Now we need a sofa. That's what we need next. We're going to make that out of a lovely paper cup.
Knocking everything
over. Knocking it all over.
I got one though, Megan.
Good, fantastic.
And clinkety-clink.
Along the line here, down the middle. Exactly right. Then when you've done that, around the bottom and again around the top. Well done. When you're done,
Oh, there we go.
it's going to look a little something like this. And look what I've done there. I've stuck some felt down. Nice and comfortable sofas.
Yes, can't have our tiny Megan having an uncomfortable sofa, can
Well,
we?
absolutely not.
She'll be on the phone to her tiny agent and getting someone tiny fired.
Yeah. Well, there's only one thing missing, isn't there, Julia? What is that?
A higher caliber of guests.
Nearly, it's people. So all we've done to make our little people is we've stuck a cocktail stick into a bottle cap. We just need a face for that now. I've got a good one here. I know it well. It's me.
Lovely.
I'm going to stick it down there. A little bit of sticky tape. Oh, my felt's going everywhere. There we go. Oh, I'm a bit lonely. Let's take Robin and Patrick over. Sitting down on the couch over there.
There you go. And well, I'll make myself just comfortable, just there.
And these, of course, are all
Lovely.
made and cut out of our favourite newspapers or magazines. So you can have any guests you like. Julia, is there anyone else you'd like in a studio?
Oh, yes. Well,
on then.
I'm going to be playing Wheel of Truth with Ronnie from Heatrash.
Nice.
Yes, put that. Yes, he's
Freak
going
ass.
to be teaching me choreography, and I'll be teaching him foreign policy.
And of course, you can decorate them however you want. Perhaps you're a bit, I don't know, nostalgic for the old look of our studio. We've got the blue studio down there. Or even a bit of retro red. I've got Sheila Quickstep being interviewed there by... Oh, sorry, that's not supposed to be...
Oh, mama, that's crazy. Oh, bloody hell, this is still on.
It's time for a break. When we come back, I'll be on the couch of chat talking to some of you, and I just cannot wait. We'll be back after these messages.
Why do we bother, Alex? What's the point? It's not like this is even close to journalism anymore.
I guess I just blanked.
How did I let it get this far?
Wish I got a shot of that.
You did remember. You're coming with me.
Should we be worried? We've got the Prime Minister here.
It's good that she's here. She's the reason for the extra security.
Are we going to need it?
Possibly. They're back.
It's not very reassuring.
I know. Good thing I'm not your mum, right?
I gotta see. That ain't bad. All right, we got a little breather for the next segment. All right, take 5. Jesus, running in the fucking broadcast booth is stressful as fuck. Oh, man. I don't get paid enough for this shit. And the fucking equipment is breaking down too.
Both at the same time, Colin?
I'm quadruple jointed.
That is not a thing.
Oh yeah, contortionism runs in my family. The Sprongs are huge in circuses and casino halls. And brothels.
Oh, crikey. Everybody okay in here?
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, we would be if you stopped asking us questions like that.
We're expecting troublemakers, but nothing serious.
Oh,
You might hear
God.
some noises, but it's nothing to be concerned about. The services know what they're doing.
So, nobody freak out when the shooting starts, okay? The show must go on and all that. Tits and teeth. Oh, God, sorry, Minister.
Thank you, Jenny. Tits and teeth, armed and ready.
10 seconds, everybody. God, kill
Best
me.
in the business, cheers.
In 5, 4, 3.
We're live.
Welcome back to the Nightly Show, where it's time for the Prime Minister to face the toughest critics in the territories. You lot out there.
Call us on the usual numbers with your questions for the Prime Minister.
First up, we have Humphrey from Hamble Bamblebury.
Lovely place. I'm hoping to retire there.
Oh, good choice.
Are you there, Humphrey? Hello, Humphrey. We appear to have lost Humphrey. We'll try and get him back, but let's go to another call in the meantime. Who have we got next, Patrick?
Next up, we've got Mandy from Arsminster. Oh, I don't think I'll be retiring there.
Hi, Mandy. You're through to the Prime Minister. What's your question?
Hello?
Mandy? We're live. What do we do?
What's going on, Jenny?
We try not to talk to the crew.
Jenny?
The lines are down.
Oh, well, call down to maintenance and get...
We can't. All the lines are down.
So what the fuck do we do
Well,
then?
Apologies to our viewers at home. We seem to have a few technical
Oh,
gremlins
Jesus
making
Christ.
mischief behind the scenes. So while we're getting back up and running, Patrick has a couple of questions that were sent in by our viewers earlier this week.
I do?
Oh, yes.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yes, no, of course I do. Well, our first question is from Patricia, who lives on Camera Avenue. And what she really wants to know...
Lock the door!
What?
Lock the fucking door!
Listen to the CCO! Seal the doors! You're Jenny, aren't you? Come here. Don't be afraid, Jenny. We're not here to hurt you. We're not here to hurt anyone if we don't have to. All I want you to
Here we go.
is to keep the show on the air. Do you understand? Just do your job and everything will be all right, okay?
Let's get it. We're live.
I'm afraid, Jenny.
You two, on your knees over there. Move! So, this is the famous couch of chat, eh?
I
Good.
don't answer questions at gunpoint, Mr. James.
Oh. You're not at gunpoint, Prime Minister. They are.
Oh, please don't kill me, please. Nevertheless, if you think I'm going to answer to you, then I'm
Oh,
afraid
you don't
you're
have to answer to me, Julia. Are the doors locked and sealed?
Yes, sir. No one's getting in or out.
Good. Good. All clear.
Good. Thank you. Yes, good.
Hey! It's the homie.
Jeremy?
Hello, you.
Why didn't you make contact?
We've only put you in their crosshairs. I'm sorry.
You're a rotten, selfish bastard.
Yes. Keep the show going for me.
Of course.
Let them go, Alan. There'll be no killing tonight.
I don't think we've met. I'm Patrick Bannon.
Is that what you're telling yourself, is it? Sorry for barging in. Hate what you've done with the place.
Me too. Would you like your spot?
It's yours now. You wear it well. So, let's talk, shall we?
Armed security are on their way, Mr. Donaldson. I know you know that.
Well, we best make use of the time we have then, eh?
Well, I'll leave you to it then.
No. I think you should stay too.
For safety?
For balance. Good evening. I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Let's welcome back the National Nightly News. Tonight I'm joined by probably the two most influential people in the country, if not the continent. So let's see if we can't kick over a few rocks and see what's lurking underneath. Prime Minister, if I could turn to you first.
I have nothing to hide.
Except that which is already hidden. Prime Minister, what is norethindrone?
I beg your pardon?
Norethindrone. It's used in birth control, among other things. If you haven't heard of that, perhaps you could enlighten us in regards to Agrobacterium tumefaciens.
I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about, Mr. Donaldson.
Well, that suggests a lack of attention to detail, Prime Minister. It's a bacterium used in the genetic modification of an organism. And I found traces of both these substances in every single one of the menu centre food boxes that I've had analysed, from across the territories, if you want.
What exactly are you suggesting?
I'm not suggesting anything, Prime Minister. I'm just pointing out the facts.
Oh my God. Is that why Kate and I can't have...
So you blamed it on the radioactive clouds from your bombs?
Before Stacey, we tried so many times.
Prime Minister, is there something wrong with the food?
Fine. You want the truth? You think it'll help your viewers sleep at night? Well, here it is. 6 years ago, when we came to power, we got access to the real facts and figures. And they told us we were doomed. The population was expanding at an unsustainable rate. Within 50 years, we would be out of natural resources. We would war over fuel, and then inevitably food and clean water. It was no exaggeration to say that we were facing extinction. It was supposed to be opt-out contraception, an end to unwanted children, a chance to rebalance. But something went wrong in the testing phase. Nature took over. I never wanted this.
So you covered it up and blamed the sterility on the bombs.
Oh, please don't lecture me on morality, Mr. James. Your hands are far too dirty for that.
Disrupt only did what had to be done.
Disrupt are not the answer. You'll just take us to an even more extreme version of where we were before. Your miserable policies will kill us all.
I'm not the one who built the transition centres.
No, you're from a time where people didn't even have the basic right to choose how and when to die.
You turned children against their parents.
We enabled young people to speak up about the abuse that they were facing. And guess what? Most of that abuse came from within their own families.
Identity cards!
Oh, grow up!
You sterilised us against our will.
I'm supposed to take out the orange.
I built a sustainable future.
That's too much. That's not for you to choose.
Well, if not me, then who? Who would choose it for themselves?
And isn't that at the heart of all this? You don't trust us to choose. You think you know best, you know what's good for us, and if we disagree with you, then you'll send us to betterment. That's why there's no news anymore, because there's no choice, so there's no point.
There should be elections.
Elections have been suspended.
Time to unsuspend them then. If you want to carry on, you'll need a mandate. We have people ready to stand against you in every territory.
So, let's turn to you, Mr. James.
Yes. I want to assure the public that though Disrupt are occasionally forced to violent means, we are not by nature a violent organisation.
Jenny?
Yes, Jeremy?
Could you have this queued up for us, please?
Yes, Jeremy. It'd be a pleasure.
Was that from Disrupt Leadership?
In a way. Mr. James, before you launch into your rather premature election campaign, I think it'd be useful for the viewers at home if you were to also answer a question or two.
Of course. When we come to power, one of the first things we'll do is restore a free press. The truth is very important. No more hidden secrets.
If you say so. From whom do you take your orders, by the way?
I beg your pardon?
Well, you're Disrupt's spokesman, but for whom do you speak?
You know I can't tell you. It's too dangerous for me to say.
Don't worry. I don't share those concerns. You see, I've met with them almost 5 years ago now, back when I was a news anchor. And I also met with them a week ago to discuss tonight's activity. I think they wanted to check that I'd stick to the script, which really shows how little they know me. So this time, I wore a hidden camera. Would you like to see a little of what we discussed?
No, you can't. She'll have them arrested. They'll be dead by morning.
Not an unfair assessment.
Fortunately, it's not up to me. It's up to Alex in the broadcast room. What screen, Jenny?
Screen 4.
No, you can't. My people will stop you. Cut the power to your machines.
Well, I would imagine mine will be doing their level best to ensure that Mr. Donaldson's footage gets the airing it deserves. After all, my security forces will be here soon, and I imagine this will end very badly for all of you.
Queued up and ready.
Thank you, Jenny. Alex, showing this will have consequences. For someone not showing it, it's up to you.
Alex, you got us this far. Please don't fall at the last hurdle.
Oh, damn. Glad I'm not making this choice.
All our good work, all the years of disrupting, you could make it all for nothing. Please, don't play that footage.
And you're absolutely certain in your research?
It's unpalatable but true. Advance are covertly sterilising the population.
Why don't you just release this through your normal channels?
Mr. James is surprisingly efficient rabble-rouser. The peasants respond to his more earthy qualities. But you, Mr. Donaldson, are a face they trust.
We did not risk our operative's lives to rescue you.
Yes, you have to censor the orange.
Once all
If
this
that like
is
sends like a
out in
coded
the-
message.
We anticipate considerable unrest, possibly riots.
Followed, of course, in the restoration of democratic elections under our control, of course.
Of course, it would be those three.
You, Mr. Donaldson, will create that vacuum, and we should be there to fill it.
That will take considerable resources. From what I understand, Advance took your wealth.
The visible billions, yes.
Some markets still prosper.
There will always be addicts.
And those with carnal desires for livestock of all ages. A lucrative business indeed.
And then there are the foreign powers, outside the territories. Those who fear to follow the fate of my glorious Erkistan. For them, no price is too high.
Folks like us are always well-resourced. You need have no concern about that. We have the required funds to fight, to win.
And once the fight is done, to make sure this aberrance is never seen again. A return to the natural order of things. The wheat rises to the top and the chaff is burned away. No more living side by side with ill-educated savages. Let the plebs pile up in the ghettos.
Yeah.
Strict order, an end to ungodly acts, everyone back in their place.
Including our Mr. James. It amazes me how he cannot hear the Damoclean sword as it dangles above his head.
Oh, he was an ignorant bull. He sees only the red cape in front of him, never the hidden blade.
And so it is with the low orders. They are lost in this new world.
They will gladly walk back to Old One, and they will be ours again, as it should be.
Rather.
Excellent.
You set me up.
No, Alan, you did that to yourself.
Now do you understand what you're doing?
Do you understand why we have to?
Pathetic. Neither of you recognises your own reflection.
How long, Jenny?
Not long, I imagine. For any of you.
Security are outside. They've been here for 5 minutes, but they're not doing anything. Turns out there's a lot of them who wanted children. We're already a few minutes over, Megan, but with ratings like this, Bozeman's no fool.
Do you want to take us out?
It should be you.
It should be both of us. You start.
Before we go tonight,
one final thought.
The so much to digest here. What's happened tonight in this political circus?
The tent is collapsing and the ringmasters have lost their glitter.
There will be elections. Soon, I'd imagine. You'll be able to choose.
These two will run. A choice between a shit sandwich and a cold cup of soup. A circus of horrors.
Two extremes, both offering their own form of misery.
You can choose advance and be equal.
In cages, like performing lions.
Or disrupt and be free.
To struggle and starve.
Or you can do something different. You can run. You can stand. You can stop promoting the way things are and change it.
You're good people, and you are sensible people. You know the difference between right and wrong.
So stop whinging and do something. Take responsibility, because if you don't, it'll all be left to these clowns.
And that's the worst circus of all.
My name's Jeremy Dawson.
And I'm Megan Wolf.
Have a transformative night.
And then make tomorrow better.
And we're out. You're done. This program, this channel, all
No,
of
Julia,
you.
not them. We're done. They got us both.
Your security team say they'll escort you when you're ready. We can call you a taxi, Alan.
Where would I go?
Wherever you want.
Am I under arrest?
I think you know you've made that impossible, Mr. Donaldson.
My bosses won't be pleased with you.
Child sex traffickers and wannabe dictators are the natural enemies of the reporter.
The homie came through.
Nancy Bozeman.
We'll do it together.
Yes. And then we'll burn this set.
That was a wild game, yo. That was a wild game. He remains beloved in the nation, hated in the industry. Jesus is taking some time away from the spotlight on the musical journey of self-discovery at his parents' house. Though C's new album, Be On My Age, has flopped, her father seems indifferent to the result. Craigler is unhappy. Low-hanging balls have become this year's must-have genitalia at the Capitol's Fashion Week. Sophia Remington did not seem surprised. 20 years after David and Ingrid's bitter divorce, baby Dante developed superpowers that destroyed all marine life south of the equator. Jonathan Hamsleeves and Tiffany Amore divorced less than a year later. Tiffany got possession of the goldfish, which has remained... goddammit. Too slow. Fuck. Too slow. Man, what a fucking game. Yo, highly recommended. Highly recommended. This shit was crazy. Like, you have no idea what's gonna happen when you start playing this shit. You have no idea. This shit'll blindside you. It's so well done, too. It's so well done. Man. Despite her death, Elena continues to work. She recently won the Best Actor award for her role as the mafia boss's paperweight. Damn. God damn, at least you're still getting money though. Jesus. Yep, now I beat another game. That's 4 games. Pleasure Corp's upward trajectory seems unstoppable. There's only been one luxury cruise disaster, and even then, almost half the passengers survived. Jesus. Telethon crew. Yo, the telethon had me dying. That shit had me dying. Crazy Neil lives in the capital with his 9th and 10th wives. He now sells mostly indulgences. You got a fresh cut too. As long as Crazy Neil thrives, I'm good. 'Cause that's the homie too. If I would turn that off, it's getting cold here. We did it. I still say this is most likely one of the best FMV games I've ever played in my whole entire life. One of the best. This is one of the best games I've ever played. Damn, this is so good. The picturesque town of St. Bartholomew-on-the-Tank continues to thrive. The whole was recently named an area of outstanding natural beauty. I bet it was. Oh! It got a free documentary on Steam?
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Johnson.
And I'm Megan Wolf. Our main stories tonight.
The votes are in, and it's a decisive win for Accord. The new centralist party snatched victory from under the noses of the mainstream parties.
Incoming Prime Minister Fatima Chowdhury called Accord's win proof that the major parties had lost the trust of the nation and signalled the end of extremist politics.
Neither Advance nor Disrupt, who failed to garner even 10% of the vote between them, have released a statement.
Later, we'll be looking in detail at the election results across the nation before Jeremy brings us a report on the recent unrest in Valdez.
That's all coming up on tonight's National Nightly News.
Oh, so there's 14 different endings. Oh. Interesting. 14 different endings. So I'm gonna assume we got the best ending then. Because he didn't go to jail, he's free, he's back on the news. Alan didn't get locked up. And shit was exposed. So I'm gonna say we got the best ending.
And I'm Jeremy Johnson.
I want to see that documentary now. It said the free documentaries on Steam. I need to find that.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Johnson. Our main stories tonight. But first, the votes are in, and it's a decisive win for Advance.
What do you make of this historic?
Okay, where's the... There we go. Is that it? What the fuck? Hold, please. Go ahead and sign in. Oh, it's an hour long. Oh, fuck yeah. Hang on. Get comfortable, y'all. We watching this whole motherfucking thing. You check out the extras menu. It has an extra chapter called the notice board. The notice board, the TV show? Oh shit. Oh, the telethon. Yeah, I did the telethon. Yeah. The telethon, it broke me. Like, I had tears running down my face. It was that fucking funny. The telethon was fucking incredible. It was fucking incredible. Like, I had to pause paused the fucking game like 3-4 times because I was literally crying. It was so fucking funny. There were some clips. Actually, let's go through the clips. Excuse me. Oh my fucking god. Oh man. Oh, it was so funny. It was so fucking funny. Let me move my camera here.
Thank you for your honesty. Have you finished? Am I finished? Yes, I'm finished. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Raj and Rishi, play the sound for applause. We don't have any. Okay.
Yo, can I pause this shit? Yo, like it's just it's dry comedy at its best. Like it's like The Office on steroids. This whole telethon was fucking crazy. Oh fuck. Oh my god, that whole thing fucking killed me, man. I can't. Yo. You gotta see the whole thing, though. Out of context, you probably don't know what I'm laughing at, but you gotta see the whole thing. You gotta see the whole fucking thing.
Using state-of-the-art technology that we can track up to the second exactly how much money's been raised from your donations. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's have a look at how much we're starting off with tonight. Okay, looks like we're not starting off with any money tonight. It's a bit strange. I'm surprised I didn't put something in just to show, really, but perhaps it's a little unclear. How we donate still? How about I cut the gas and show you what's what, Daddy-O's? Give me the thing. Okay, so I'll pretend to be you at home. This is role play. Okay, it breaks his neck. Come on, get in. Come on. You need to go in there.
Just pretend.
Get in that bucket, come on.
Don't shake the ladder, Graham.
And there we go, he's ruined that, hasn't he? What a shame. Oh, that's the end of Act 2. We'll see you back after the adverts. Fantastic. Back in 1 minute.
Oh, God.
Not bad.
Oh, fuck.
Up, darling. Thank you, Linda. I needed that. Okay, well, that has gone wrong. That has gone awry.
Oh, shit. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, man.
Okay, that's the end. Absolutely fantastic. That's the end, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. Good night. Right. Down the pub.
Oh,
Pints on
my
pizza.
God.
We did it. We did it. Turns out, if you work as a team, you can do anything.
Oh, my God. This might be the greatest game I've ever played in my whole entire life. I didn't want it to end. I didn't want it to be over. This might be the greatest game I've ever played in my whole entire fucking life. Whoever told me that there was a extra broadcast in the extra section, thank you. Thank you. This changed my fucking life. Oh my God, man. Oh my fucking crying. This was incredible. Holy fuck. That shit had me crying. Oh my god, man. It was so like it not everybody can do dry comedy. Like you have to be really good to make it work. And they made that shit work. They made that shit work, man. Shocked in real life.
I am delighted to be joined by Prime Ministers Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement. Welcome to the National Nightly News, Prime Ministers.
Oh, please, it's just Julia and Peter.
We don't believe much in it. It doesn't seem very happy.
I hated this part. I fucking hated that part, man. I hated that part. It actually scared the fuck out of me. It actually scared the bullshit out of me. I want to see this documentary because what they did here is, oh my fucking god, man! I need to see this whole fucking thing. I'm actually excited to watch this shit. Let me hit the bathroom. Do I have any fucking snack? I just ate. I don't need snacks. I'll be right back.